my last video, we had talked about AC manufacturers, and during the research, my team showed me a company that rallied percent after its IPO, and not just due to hype, but due to its strong fundamentals. When you think of a gold rush, who do you think makes the most money? Is it the thousand of miners who are digging for gold, or is it that one person who is selling the shovels, the pickaxes, and the maps to the miners? See, history tells us that it is almost always that one person who is selling the shovels who gets rich. And in the stock market, that same principle applies. When a big industry is booming, we are often drawn towards big, famous brands that we know and we invest in them. But the real, sustainable growth is often hidden a layer deeper in companies that supply the tools required for that boom. So today, we are going on a hunt for those shovel sellers in one of India's hottest sectors, the air conditioning industry. We know the story. With rising income, the scorching summers, and the massive population, India's demand for cooling is exploding. And the AC penetration in India is still at just 8% compared to the global average of 42%. So, this is a growth story that will play out for decades. In my last video, we had talked about AC manufacturers, and during the research, my team showed me a company that rallied 150% after its IPO, and not just due to hype, but due to its strong fundamentals. And such companies demand a margin of 15 to 17%. Now think about that for a moment. For every 100 rupees in revenue, the company is keeping double the profits of the famous brand. So doesn't that sound more of an attractive business to invest in? So come, let's analyze it. So our first company is a perfect example of a shovel seller in the AC gold rush. KRN Heat Exchanger and Refrigeration Limited. Now this is a young company which was started in 2017 and just got listed last year. But its growth is nothing short of explosive. Now this company manufactures critical components like heat exchangers for famous global brands like Daikin, Schneider Electric, etc. Now get ready for those numbers which blew my mind and made me feel like I should invest in this company right now. So in the second quarter of FY 2026, KRN's revenue grew by 126% year on year, from 100 crores to 227 crores, and the profits nearly doubled in the same period. And even if you see the last 3 years of sales and profit, they look superb. So this is not just growth, this is hyper growth. They are a global player exporting to over 14 countries and now expanding into new areas like air conditioning for the buses. So their financial health is solid and their client list is top tier. So what's the catch? With numbers like these, why isn't everyone talking about the stock? See, the main challenge is the valuation. Even after the stock falling down 28% from its top, the valuation has still not come down. It is still trading at 75 PE. So the stock is expensive, and for a good reason. See, the market has recognized its incredible growth, but there is another factor at play. A large portion of the shares are held by the promoters, meaning that there is less stock available for the public to buy. And such scarcity can sometimes push up the stock price artificially, and that is slightly concerning for me. For a company like KRN, the story is phenomenal, but the entry point is everything. And this stock has the potential to give multi-bagger returns. But as a prudent investor, one should wait for a consolidation or a dip to build position at a more reasonable valuation. So this stock is going to be on my watch list, and I am waiting for the right moment. Now in my last video, many of you commented and even DM'd me on Instagram asking the same question. Voltas also makes good ACs and it gave good returns in 2024. But in 2025, it was down and now also it is down. So should we buy it now? First of all, I love this. Keep commenting, keep asking me questions. I personally read these comments and try to reply wherever possible. And if you have any doubts about any stocks, put them in the comments below. And now let's talk about Voltas. So here's the most important rule of investing. Don't think like a consumer, think like an investor. Yes, Voltas makes good ACs. Yes, the brand is strong, but good products don't always mean good investments. And as an investor, one thing matters the most, and that is profitability. And this is where Voltas disappoints. See, the margins that once used to be 9 to 10% have slowly fallen down to just 3 to 5%. And the sales growth is also not exciting, and the market share is gradually slipping to its competitors. And to top all of this, the valuation is still very high, and that is a dangerous combination. Low margins plus weak growth plus high valuation equals a big red flag. So personally, I am going to stay away from this stock for long-term investing. But here's the interesting part. I have identified another AC company whose margins are stable, whose profits are consistently growing, and the stock is available at a reasonable valuation. And I genuinely feel that this stock can deliver steady, consistent returns over the next 4 to 5 years. And remember, smart investing is not about blindly buying, but in diversifying your portfolio. And investing is never about one single strategy. A well diversified portfolio is a healthy mix of high growth stories combined with strong, resilient leaders. And this brings me to the second stock in our analysis today, a household name, Blue Star Limited. Blue Star is a giant in the Indian AC and commercial refrigeration market, and last year, FY 2025, was a fantastic year for them, with revenue growing over 24% and profits jumping nearly 39%. But this year, they have faced the same headwinds as the rest of their industry. A weak summer and a policy confusion have led to a slowdown, with profits declining by over 16% in the first half of the year. And the company has also taken on some debt. But here is where Blue Star's strength really shines through. In a market where the competition is crushing the margins of many players, Blue Star margins have remained remarkably stable and healthy at around 6 to 7%. In fact, over the long term, they have actually increased their margins. So this is a testament of their brand strength and management quality. And they also have a commercial refrigeration business which is set to grow. And even if we look at the technicals, the stock is 25% down from its peak. And after this fall, yes, the PE ratio has reduced slightly, but still it's not super cheap. So as a result, in the short term, we might see a good consolidation in the stock. So 1511 is the best level to accumulate. And if the stock does not fall till that level, then we need to wait for the stock to sustain above 1813. And in this case, it is important that the stock PE is below 60. And also on the 29th of January 2026, results will be out. And if the results are good and the stock sustains above the support, then it is good to build position in this stock in stages for the long term. So while KRN represents a high risk, high reward kind of an opportunity, Blue Star represents stability and brand power. It is a different kind of investment for a different kind of investor. It shows that within the same industry, there are multiple ways of building a winning portfolio. So today we have completed the analysis of the AC industry. And let me know in the comments below if there is any such industry which you want me to analyze. And this was Sanika from Mangavan Finance, and I will see you very soon in the next one. Till then, bye-bye.